Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, part two of this new Cuttle trace that they have. Here's the original. I was so glad I went back through my emails. I had 2 or 3 people email me recipes and sayings that their grandparents or grandmother deal. And this one is like, Cuttle said it wouldn't trace very good, but I was pretty impressed. And I wonder if I just sent them the gray one, it'll even be better. Well, anyway, so I took this one and convert it to a gray bitmap. See, it doesn't even have the trace up here. Then I went to trace bitmap. I didn't do anything fancy, outline trace clip art. And I am going to go after it post and I'm going to go see the white. I'm going to go and remove entire image, but it's still there. If you look, and if we bring a yellow bounding box in, and even though trying to get rid of it, so this is another advantage, I think, from how Cuttle's going to be. Now, if we go here and I have no ties to these people. I just like showing how you can make your life easier. Okay, you'd have to go through here and get rid of all this white. And if you look right there, just imagine that versus what Cuttle did. Still looks like zeros and O's. So let's just do that. Let me try this time. So to do this, I have to save it. So I'm going to right click and copy, and I'm going to open a new page because I don't want anything else on there but that writing. So I'm going to do it in gray. And I'm going to go to export as a JPEG in desktop. I'm going to go gray hand, and I'm going to export it. Then I'm going to go to Cuttle, and I'm going to start a new project, and I'm going to go to File, Import, gray hand. And that's why I put it on my desktop so I can easily find stuff. And see, this time Cuttle didn't even say it wasn't going to trace good. So using the grayscale is another help. Now and I haven't even looked around this other stuff. I'm hoping the people from Cuttle will give me some insight on even make it better. Then I'm going to go to edit and trace. And in just a second, it's going to trace it. And you could tell them if it's good or not. So I'm going to move the new one out of the way. I'm still getting used to and I'm going to grab that one and delete it. So that's all I have on the page. And then I'm going to go to File and export it as an SVG. And I'm going to call it Gray Hand. And I'm going to download it. Now I'm going to right click to see where it is, show in the folder. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in my desktop. And every once in a while, I have to clean up my desktop to do this. Now we're going to go back to Corel. And let's go back to that original page. And let's import that. It might be a little bit moving around, but I guarantee by the time, see, I'm going to get the SVG. By the time you get this done, you're going to be really happy with the way it looks. Now, it makes it bigger than it was. But if we look at the original side by side or as close as you can get to it, I mean, look at the O's. You can read it. We thank you for these and all our other blessings. Jesus Christ, amen. And, if we cut out that, well, if I just, let me do this. With this selected, I'm going to go to crop and I'm going to crop out just that word. And by having it selected, it will only give me that. Everything else will stay. Now we can look at them side by side. That looks just like the original, but not fuzzy compared to Where's Corel's version of it? So if I select this and go up to crop, hopefully this will work. And crop that out. Well, it didn't work. There it did. Now let's compare them together. And I'm just taking the first word. See how Corel's is like, and I'm not blaming Corel. They just need to get on the bandwagon about their trace. I mean, look at the difference between Cuttle's trace and Corel's trace. I mean, the smoothness of the O's. I mean, everything else looks pretty good, except for that right there. And, you know, we could take another word like amen. Now it looks not as dark, but we could go up here and right click and make it darker because it just wasn't brought in. I mean, I would be very happy to engrave that. Anyway, I'm going to leave Cuttle's website at the bottom of this video like I did on the first one. I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.